Hi, video 305. This week Dave and Jodie are riveting the starboard bottom skin in the rear fuselage. Norman has been given the OK to build his design for the rear fuselage support trolley. And Joss is welding it together. Aid's back working on the Lancaster FN5 front turret. A look around the inside fuselage, showing the port side riveted up. Hello sir. So this is the last of the bottom skins, is it?
Yeah. It's taking forever.
Who's up there, Jodie?
Yeah, she's in there, yeah.
Hi Jodie. Taking forever, what do you mean? It
Just seems to be taking forever.
Yeah.
And then once we've got this on,
Yeah.
just the two top skins.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Right, where are we? That's the 5. Huh?
Uh-oh. So what are you up to, Norman?
Making a frame for this.
I see you've got some heavy casters there.
Yeah, frame for it, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh. This frame is the old Lancaster frame,
Yeah,
is it?
that's
Yeah.
the one, it's not strong.
Oh, hell. It's a structure and a half, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it? Just finishing his welding.
Who is?
Josh, young Josh.
Oh, it's Josh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turned out he's a welder. Qualified welder.
That's good.
So when he's finished the welding, we'll turn it over and we'll put the wheels on.
What? I just screwing them on the wheel.
Well, I've got to drill the holes. We're going to drill them and then tap the holes, so we'll screw them on. Yeah, we'll drill and tap them.
Yeah.
Sorry, drill and tap them and then we'll,
Yeah.
yeah. Tap them to its M10. So I've got the mag jaw ready.
Yeah.
I've got a quick practice. I've got the.
Oh, yeah. This is on. Yeah. It's a good machine, aren't those type of drills? They're really good.
Yeah.
And they're like a reamer as well, so you get a perfect hole.
Well, yeah, that hole. I mean, that was just with trial load to see what size it was. That is 8mm.
Yeah.
So we're going to drill 8mm through the 4 holes in the casters.
Yeah.
And then we have to clear it out to 8.5.
Yeah.
To then get the tap in to make it M10 threaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's today's plan.
Oh, good. No.
And then get it in the hanger later.
Oh, he's still up underneath the frame.
You idiot. And then yeah, get it in the hanger tonight with it on wheels, and then tomorrow we'll sit it underneath to work out where we want to put the uprights to put the formers in.
Yeah, you can just jack it up, can't you? To fit. Oh, good.
So that's the back. So that's frame 38.
Yeah, that's the back, is it?
That's frame 35. That's frame 31, which is the middle of the door.
Yeah.
And then that's the front, frame 27, which is
The
front.
Yeah.
So we've got to then have some uprights on there that will then screw into the holes on frame 27 to stop it doing that when it's in there.
Oh yeah.
Because we're still going to we're still going to use it.
Yeah.
We still want to work inside the fuselage.
Yeah.
When it's on this
frame.
Frame.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Yeah.
But we don't know exactly where everything's going to go until we get it on wheels underneath.
Yeah. So Andrew approved it then?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
you bought the first 4 casters, but I need 6.
You need 6, do you?
Yeah, because I want brakes ones on the 4 corners.
Yeah.
And then 2 normal ones in the middle.
Yeah.
We've got box of 4, 2 brake ones and 2 plain ones. So I need 2 more brake ones.
Yeah.
Or locking ones.
Yeah.
You could just drill an access hole there and there.
Yeah.
And then you give you access to the
well, you could do one this side and one the other side, so you've got less weakness.
Yeah.
Part of the nut fit to that face.
Well, that was the other thing we could do. We could drill the hole in smaller, and then weld the nut in place.
Yeah.
And then just screw it there.
Yeah.
Oh, but hopefully,
lots of possibilities.
Yeah, hopefully by tapping it, there's enough thread there to do it up.
Well, they always said the diameter of the bolt is the amount of thread needed.
Yeah, we probably haven't got that then. This 180 bottom across. I think cool, but it's there might be a couple of hot ones. Oh, there's a big hefties. Right. Okay. Where do you want me to go? Careful, the trestle might collapse. Trestle might collapse. Okay.
Oh God, this side.
We're on now. Oh, that's all. Thanks.
Okay, there. 18.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
These bits here, Jacob, these bits here, are they painted? Are they ribs for the...
Yeah, tank ribs.
Tank ribs. Hello, mate.
Yeah, and I'm doing tank straps.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yes.
Are you making new ones?
Oh, no, I'm just tidying them up, the Shackleton bits.
Oh.
Yes, they've got to be modified later.
Yeah.
How are you?
Which turret is this?
It's the cupola for the FN5 that's
Front turret?
front turret of the Lancaster, yeah. It's not on there. It's got a different one on there. It's the one that's hiding under the covers over there.
Oh yeah.
It's that one. So,
Well, what you do is just fit in these. You had these moulded, did you?
yeah, well, this is one of the ones that was done in the first batch, and it's not right. So there shouldn't have been a join here. So these ones were sent, but we couldn't use them.
No.
But what I'm doing is because they're made of exactly the same perspex as the ones that have come now, I'm using it to sort of make sure everything basically to get all the tools together and make sure it's working.
Yeah.
Because every batch of perspex you get seems to be different, seems to handle differently and work differently. So
are they all, the moulds all slightly different, or are the moulds correct?
I'll show. Well, this one's clear. For some reason we got 2 of these this side, but
yeah.
Right,
Oh, you've got a great load of them here.
Yeah, we've got massive of them. So there's 2 whole sets.
But one set isn't correct, you say?
No, it's 2 sets that are correct.
I see, yeah.
So what was done? Andrew got somebody in to make these moulds.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've seen those.
I've seen these before, yeah.
So that basically is that.
And they are accurate, are
Yeah,
they?
they're spot on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are done oversized deliberately.
Yeah.
So you know, so we've got to trim it. So these are absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
And then they were sent away to produce these, which are in the new perspex. See, yeah, well, this is why they make them too big, because it's overheated around the edge.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. That's all right because
That'll be cut off.
that's coming off. Yeah.
The shape to, yeah.
So you can see that's pretty.
You've got to juggle it to get it right.
It's very accurately moulded, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. So with it, when I get onto the actual ones we're going to use, the trick is to sort of basically find a decent place to support it, and then just go around very carefully and mark
The holes,
yeah, well, not the holes, but the edges. So you mark the edges, get the edges all right, and then tuck it in.
Yeah.
Because it's got to go behind
Behind
this one, but in front of these.
Yeah.
So, but these are 5mm perspex, and this is designed for 4. So we got.
Oh.
So
how are you going to get all round
well,
that?
I'm gonna have to trim. I'll show you on the other one in a minute. But yeah. So basically, mark it, cut it, fit it. This is quite a difficult drawing because on this vertical one, the panels meet face to face on the joint.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So they don't overlap. So each one has half a hole. So you end up drilling those holes and then cutting it. So it's quite. You obviously can't drill half a hole. On these ones, it goes right through.
Yeah.
So you have to drill through, and then it has a metal strip that covers that, and it has a metal strip that covers here, and there's a metal strip that goes up here, but it's got those little sticky out ears on it.
Yeah.
That stops it popping out.
Yeah.
So that's.
Morning, Norman.
Help.
Do you want to have a word with Aid?
You quickly. Has Brad seen you?
Pardon?
Has Brad seen you?
No.
And then, so obviously on that panel, this will be halfway. So to do it, what I've done is I've chamfered
Yeah.
that. So I don't. What you don't want is any pressure points and stuff, because that's where you get the cracks from.
Wouldn't you have a pressure point the way you'd got that?
Well, it's certainly. I mean, it's certainly put tension on. But say these aren't the ones we're using. These aren't very well cast. Hopefully that one will be a lot closer.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that because this here, inside here is an acute angle.
Yeah.
So I've chamfered this is cut off at an angle and then polished.
Yeah.
Because to get that all the way in there, it needs to be chamfered, and that way I can get the maximum amount of land on the holes.
Yeah.
You know, so by chamfering it, I can get it in maybe another 1/8 of an inch, and I can get my hole further into the perspex. Because you can imagine, if you haven't got that, there's a great desire for it just to crack to the corner or crack to the edge, and then it'll crack, it'll run. It's terrible. It's really hard work.
Yeah.
You know.
You really got to be careful what you're doing.
It's just you just have to not make any effort to rush it and just tick along with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's sort of fundamentally. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels to fit. You know,
and they really take.
They've all got to be fettled in, and then once they're all fitted, they all come back out again, and we paint the cupola.
Yeah.
And these things here, this is without. They're basically just bracing it together. So this is holding this at the right width. Because when you start pulling these panels in, it'll pull it apart in the middle.
Yeah.
So that then it looks obviously wrong from the front. You've got like a barrel-shaped window, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And then this accommodation plate is the old the bottom is called the accommodation plate. It's the old one, and that we're not reusing that because the new one is already fitted. I made a new one of these, and the new one is fitted to that turret.
Yeah. Is this actually going on the Lancaster, this one?
Yeah. So this will go onto that turret, and then the whole turret will go onto Jane. The turret's on there, I think it's borrowed from France.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's borrowed from France. It's been, I reglazed it.
That's right.
But that's all. Well, I reglazed it and I sort of dusted it over with a rattle can of matte black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just made to look all right for the time being.
Yeah.
But this is going to take me till the winter to finish this, I think.
Bet it is.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's a good start for this week.
Go and find Brad, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, there he is now.
That's very convenient.
Somebody wanted to know why was these rows of rivet ½ apart and these were 1 inch apart.
Because that...
Hang on a minute, let me just see who I'm talking to.
Yeah, they both,
talking to Dave.
Yeah, they both go through stringers, so that goes through the single skin and the stringer, so there's more space, whereas that overlaps, so you've got 2 skins and a stringer, so it needs the extra rivet in there for strength, I presume.
So there's two skins it goes through there.
Yeah, whereas that's just through a single skin into the stringer. That's the overlapping skin, so that's the only reason.
Yeah.
And so on every overlap,
I was going to say, it's virtually every other one.
Yeah, where the skin overlaps.
All the way up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a narrow piece there, isn't it? Which?
Yeah. I'm not sure why that is like that, but
that's the way the drawing's built.
it's strange. Yeah.
It's the way it came off as well.
It is there, yeah.
Oh yes, it does, doesn't it? But you don't put a double rivet on the overlap coming this way. Only that way.
Yeah, they're going through the formers, so that's the stringers. The formers are just, they're the same gap.
Yeah. The firmer. The formers where the string.
I wish they were all that gap, then there'd be less rivets to put in.
Yeah. You'd have built 2 by now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Have you got it built yet?
We had a slight technical issue.
Have you?
Yeah, the cutter in the rotor approach thing, the cutter, the depth of metal we've got to drill through is 10 mil, and the cutter only goes to about 8 or 9 mil.
So the cutter doesn't...
Well, drill all the way through.
Oh, so what are you going to do? File it?
Well, I'm assuming it won't, because I've measured it, it doesn't look like it's going to. So I'm going to do a test piece, put that on there, and see if it goes through that.
Yeah.
And if it goes through that, then I'll go through a rest. If it doesn't go through that, it's going to be that close to the end, then we'll just clear and drill. We've got to go 8.5 after anyway, should finish it off.
Just with
So it should be alright, it's just going to take a bit longer, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that and that together is just slightly deeper than the cutting depth on the cutter.
Yeah.
And I've got the next size up, might do it, but then that means I've got to go from M10 bolts to M12.
Yeah.
That means I've got to cut out them as well.
They're the breaking ones, are they?
That means I'd have to cut them out to M12, and I don't. So we're going to stick with M10.
Yeah. Inside the naffy, 2 lovely dogs. I believe they belong to the plasterer. Down to the kitchen area, and this is the kitchen. This is really taking shape. Morning. Hi lads, yes thank you.
Not too bad.
It's coming on.
Yeah, we're getting them now.
The central heating. They wanted to keep this heating and the old place to the style in keeping with the 1940 period, using similar style radiators and pipe. Fine, thanks. They've got a radiator in them. The old-fashioned type.
They're not nice. Nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they are nice, yeah.